unfair expectations are the well, you should have known.
Because at the end of the day, whomever your family is, that's who you really love and you want to protect.
A lot of times men don't. We don't grieve. We're not vulnerable.
I'm on a battlefield in war for my family, and it ain't always gonna be.
I gotta tell again.
Good morning. Welcome to another segment of Early Morning Coffee. I got my coffee too. With Marvina and her BFFE born. Where we give a voice to the voiceless and we let you say whatever is on your mind. Well, you know, today we say every voice matters. Good morning, Tabitha. Good morning, Chanel.
Good morning, Tabitha. Good morning, Chanel.
Good morning, y'all. And is it Merlin? Good morning, beautiful. Oh, I think I remember you. Hi, girl. Hey, sis. Welcome.
Glad to have you here.
Happy to be here. We're happy to have you here. You know that's right. Saturday morning. Of course, I'm not going to go on and get into this, but let's show you. I got my cup today. It's my Starbucks cup, my silver Starbucks cup. And, of course, I got me a little coffee in there. I got the little rise mess. And and some hazelnut creamer.
You said rise mess.
And hazelnut. Hey, Chanel, I found 2 package of coffee that you gave me. In my cabinet. I don't know how I missed them. But what I'm gonna tell Yvonne, so I'm gonna share one with her and I'm gonna keep one.
Yes.
We have to figure out a way to order them. Please, let's order what we need first so we can kind of give an idea to everyone what it is. I mean, I like Rise, be honest with you, but I want some coffee. The mushroom is good. I ain't gonna lie. It's all right. It helps out, but I'm ready to try something different now. But I did put a little sweet and low in. I'm not drinking too much sugar. I am putting a little bit in my everyday, but not a whole lot like I was normally doing. But that's what I'm having in my cup today. So what's going on with you, BFFFFF? Hey man,
girl, trying to stay alert. I have been up now for 3 days. Probably only had maybe about 6 or 7 hours of sleep. I know what my watch is saying, but my watch is inaccurate. I have been resting, but just not sleeping. Unfortunately, I had to take some steroids because, you know, my throat is a little inflamed, and the steroids make me wired, and then I can't sleep. So I am exhausted, but I am here. I am good. God is good, and I just need this cough to clear up. The inflammation to go down, and this cough to clear up. That's where I'm at this morning. Oh, wait a minute! I am drinking my coffee now. I'm drinking my Rise coffee, and I've got some Equal and some French vanilla. I was a hazelnut girl. Then all of a sudden, I had a cup of coffee. It was really good with French vanilla. Now the hazelnut doesn't taste so good. So now I'm French vanilla, and it seemed like Marvina switched over to the hazelnut side.
Mm-hmm. I sure did. I find that it just makes it. It gives it a creamier taste, than the French vanilla. The French vanilla is kind of sweet. It makes it really sweeter. And I'm just trying to balance it out. I'm used to just tasting coffee. So, but if you don't put anything in it, it's got this bitter, weird taste, and I don't like it. Yes, ma'am. And so let me ask you a question. How about them polls? How about the turnout that we had on?
Yeah. So I was getting ready to say it. And shout out to you because you got out there at the last minute and was able to take and go and get it done. Yeah. So it was a great turnout at the polls. People showed up and they showed out. Now it wasn't the numbers that we were looking for at the polls, but you guys still showed up and showed out. And people don't realize just how important the midterm elections are. They are very, very important. Our votes still count. Our votes still matter. So you have to get out of that mindset of that we have no voice. That's what they want us to think. So we got up and we showed out, and the Democrats were pretty much solid across the board. They knew who they wanted to be in the primary elections come. When that time rolls around. So now, but our job is not done. There are some runoff elections that are coming up. Just because there is the majority Republicans that have runoff elections does not mean that we do not need to go to the polls and vote. We need to do our research. We need to find out what Republican, just in case, because you never know what will happen. What if our Democrat choice does not win? So then we want to make sure that we have the best Republican going into that seat that we feel that best represents us. So we have to stay the course. We have to stay strong. So when they have those runoff elections, we need to be right back at the polls, going back in there to vote to see who we would want on that ticket as well. So we have to stay the course. We have to be diligent. And there were a few things that happened. But I need you guys to remember this. Check your driver's license and make sure that your address and everything matches, that you are registered to vote, that you're showing up at the correct polling place, because they will switch it up in a minute, and you can just easily go online and pull up the voters.com or something like that, and it tells you exactly where your polling station is. And then also when early voting hits, it tells you where you can go and vote. And so many people showed up and voted early. So that's why there weren't mass lines for schools and everything. But you guys keep on showing up, showing out, and start joining some of these local events and things that they have going on. They've got your neighborhood committees. They've got your county committees. They've got so many different things that's going on that's so important to us and what's happening in our neighborhoods, in our communities, in our schools. And whether or not you have children in the school system or not, it still affects us. It affects us from our taxes. It affects us on how our funds are being spent. And you never know. One day you may have a grandchild or somebody that's in that school system. So you want to go ahead and put your best foot forward. So thank you guys for showing up. And you guys know me. I'm going to always talk about community activism and things of that nature. So show up, show out, and speak up on it.
That's right. You know she is. She's big on this stuff. Education, history. I'm just bring it on. Yes, bring it on. Bring it on.
Yes, ma'am.
Love it, y'all. So y'all listen, take notes, Remember that your voice matters even in your vote. You ain't got to scream. You can be real silent and your voice is heard. So do your vote.
That's right.
Through your vote, your voice is being held. So anyway, we have a wonderful, wonderful segment today. We have two wonderful people that is coming on. And I want a lot of you that are listening to this, because, see, I'm learning something today that even me doing kind of on a research of what the topic was about, I have no idea, about how our body works. We just take it for granted every day that how our body is working. Even when our bodies give us signs that there's issues, trauma, and we might be stressing, things like that, all kinds of stuff. Our bodies tell us these things, but we don't pay attention to it. When you had them backaches, y'all always thinking it's something that you did, or you have your shoulders all tensed up and you got foot pain and things like that. You always say, well, I'm just getting old. No, your body tells you things when you're going through stuff. So let me say this. I need y'all to pay attention a lot to what this topic is about. Not only to what they're doing, but what they're saying. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because this voice, this matters to a lot of people out there that is maybe going through some things physically, mentally, emotionally, all those good stuff. So, this is exciting to me because I like talking about health and wellness and things like that. Not only does she like to talk about topics on history, but I'm really big on the health, and wellness, and I meditate a lot, and I try to stay in tune with what my body's telling me, so that's a great deal for me. So like I said, this is going to be a wonderful segment. I would like for y'all to just pay attention to this introduction. Right after the introduction, I'm going to bring on our two beautiful guests. And I thank Claudette because, first of all, she came on. She gave us her emptied her bag twice, I believe. And now she was able to bring on this other young lady. And now, it's so good when you have a good platform that people don't mind emptying their bags and also referring other people to the bag. I mean, to what's in the bag
Right.
also. So let's go ahead on with this introduction. Once the introduction is over, please pay attention to everything these two young people have to say. Have you ever felt tired even after resting, drained, even when life around you seems normal? Like your body is trying to tell you something, but nobody ever taught you how to listen? Sometimes the body whispers before it screams. Fatigue, stress, brain fog, pain, low energy. They may not just be random feelings, they may be messages from within. Inside your body are tiny energy sources working every second to keep you alive. They are called mitochondria. They help create the energy your body needs to move, think, heal, recover, and live. But when the body is under stress, when rest is missing, when pain, inflammation, or exhaustion take over, your body may start crying out for restoration. Healing begins when knowledge meets action. When you understand what is happening inside your body, you can begin making choices that support your health, your energy, and your life. Today on What's in the Bag, we're opening the conversation with Rodger Hill, CEO and co-founder of Mormito and Nutraceutical Company, and Maria Woods, neuromuscular and massage therapist. Together, we will explore what it means to change your mitochondria, change your health, and change your life. Change your mitochondria, change your health, change your life, because healing does not always begin on the outside. Sometimes the journey begins within. This is What's in the Bag, the journey within, where every voice matters. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Morning.
Good morning. I'm so happy and grateful to God for allowing you to come on and give us some of your inspiration on what's going on in your neck of the woods with your business and things. But before we get all into that, I know you both have some cups in your hand. Let's talk about what you're drinking on. Starting with you, Maria.
Well, I am drinking hibiscus tea, which is excellent for your blood pressure and your health. It does so much good for your body. So,
Yes.
hibiscus tea.
And how about you,
Love it.
Mr. Hill?
Hibiscus tea as well. We call it the magic tea. We put some good stuff in it.
All right, so y'all listen to what they
Magic
said,
tea.
hibiscus tea. Now we're gonna be listening to that because that may have something to do with this. All right, and before I get on it, I got one question to ask you. The main question: what's in your bags? Come on with it. What's in the
All
bag?
right. Okay. Well, what's in my bag? First of all, I want to thank my great and amazing, beautiful friend, Claudette Thomason, for just inviting me and Roger Hill to come and present More Mito, which is the company that he is the CEO of. And I want to introduce everyone to him. Um, Mr. Roger Hill, he started his career at NASA, where he worked in our United States program. He used his genius and his intellect to help send people out in space. And then he was recruited by the Pentagon, where he served another illustrious career there. But he always had an interest in natural health. And so he started this company, More Mito. So I just want to present to everybody Mr. Rodger Hill. And the question we always ask people is, have you ever heard of mitochondria? And so I'm going to turn it over to him, and he's going to tell you all about it.
All right. Thank you for inviting me. I really love that introduction. You got to invite me back just so I can see that again. Okay. That was pretty cool. You really did do your research.
Thank you.
So, a little bit on my background. I had an interest in health because of what had happened in my family, which may be similar to what has happened to some of yours. We had 7 family members get cancer, and we lost 5. We lost 5. So I've always been looking for something that could help us beyond what the medical profession was offering. And 2015, I met my current partner, Dr. Bevan Elliott. We started talking about mitochondria, something that a lot of people haven't heard about yet. That's that part of your cell that produces the energy that your body runs on. Let me tell you a little bit about yours. Okay, everybody starts out with a lot of these mitochondria, right? That was when you were young, you got all this energy, you can run, jump up and down the stairs and that kind of thing. But, as you know, as you go through life, not so much. I mean, think about it. When was the last time you ran up steps? Right? When was the last time you ran any place? Okay? That's because you don't have as much mitochondrial energy as you used to be. And it isn't just what you see outwardly, it's what you see inwardly as well. Okay? Because as you're going through life, you're not losing these mitochondria just because you got older. You're losing them also because of things you encounter. If you had COVID, for example, COVID exhausted and killed a lot of your mitochondria, and chances are you didn't get them all back. High blood pressure, diabetes, there's a host of diseases that accelerate your loss of mitochondria. And then there's diseases, not diseases, medications that are prescribed. Quite in a number of instances, the medication itself, even though it's helping in one way, it's also killing mitochondria in another. If you had an antibiotic, for example, mitochondria are a biotic. It kills mitochondria as well. Think about things you may get into in the environment. I don't know about you, but I put Roundup on my lawn to kill weeds. It's a serial killer of mitochondria. There's a big lawsuit going on about that right now. Okay, so there's a lot of things that we encounter along the way, such that by the time you're about 60, you will likely have lost half of your mitochondria. Okay, now let's reflect on what's going on in your body while that's happening. You may notice that you don't see as well, at some point. Maybe you're nearsighted or farsighted. Maybe you're having problems with your night vision, okay? That's related to your mitochondria. How about your strength and stamina? Have you figured out yet that you're not as strong as you used to be? Okay. All right. Mitochondria, once again. How about the way your brain works? Have you any of y'all had a senior moment yet? You ever went in a room and then forgot what you went in there for? Okay.
Yes.
That's loss of mitochondria too. How your vital organs work, your systems work, your blood pressure, your blood sugar, your weight, all those things become more challenging the older we get because we don't have the mitochondria that we once did to maintain those. Okay, let's think about our immune system. Now that's what's supposed to protect us from everything that comes after us, right? Generally does a good job, but think about it this way: if you've lost half or more of the energy it takes to drive that with, how can you possibly be as healthy? Okay? I mean, it is literally that simple. Okay? That if everything in your body takes energy to run, and what you need to run it with has been running down, how can it run as good? Okay? It's just a very common sense thing. So where does More Mito and my partner, Dr. Elliott, come into this? Well, we want to grow back your mitochondria. And my partner, Dr. Elliott, just made a breakthrough. He's figured out how to do that. And that's something that no one else had ever done. We've all taken good things, natural things to help keep us healthy along the way. Let me differentiate right now everything else we've ever encountered versus what we're doing here at More Mito. None of them ever regrew your mitochondria. Okay? Wow. Just think about that for a second. As good as they were, they didn't do that. That's why it was so necessary. So what Dr. Elliott did is in his research, he identified things that are found in nature that have actually been shown to regrow mitochondria. But he had to do something else because those signals they send are relatively weak. He had to create this special new technology. It's called XDS. That stands for Exponential Delivery System. And what it's doing is it's actually reorganizing the molecules of all the ingredients that you will see on our ingredient list for our products. So they don't just get in your bloodstream. Other folks can do that. They've got to get all the way into your mitochondria. That is where the real magic can happen. Okay? Now, this technology is in 3 products that you will be able to see on our website. I just happen to have them here with me. I'll talk about these really briefly. This first one is called Restore. Restore's purpose is to repair your cells and regenerate your organs. Organs get damaged. We got a lot of people with high blood pressure and diabetes and those kind of things. We end up getting our organs damaged. You got to bring them back. There's 44 ingredients in this particular product, by the way. 2 of them are superfoods, olive oil and black seed oil. Okay, we source them internationally. You can't buy these at your grocery store. We add a total of 44 ingredients too, because we need to touch every organ system you have. Every one of your organ systems has some unique nutritional needs. We want to support those. And then we don't just shake this up and send it out. We process it for 2 months. That's how long it takes to get this XDS process in and functioning in the actual formulation. And the next one is called Renew Brain and Body. I don't have my brain and body bottle here. Maybe Maria's got hers. She can hold it up. Those are capsules. And the reason that we need those is that everything we needed to regrow mitochondria isn't found in one place or in one form. The water oil soluble ones are restored that I just talked about. The capsules that are in that Renew Brain and Body are where we have the water solubles. The way I like to put it is that the body part of brain and body has additional ways to regrow your mitochondria. And of course, we've added additional things for your brain, which is often damaged by many things that assail us. Okay. And then there's Pet Life. It's the bottle looks like this, but it's half the size. 75% of the homes in America have a dog or a cat, for example, and half of them consider that pet to be a family member. So our pets are really, really important to us. So this is kind of Restore for pets. And in addition to that, there's Rejuvenate, which pets or people can use. And you can actually mix some of the Restore in the Rejuvenate. Now, Rejuvenate's purpose is for anything that affects your hair, your scalp, or your skin, any place on your body, literally face to feet. So you got a bump, a scratch, or mole, you got a scar that's been on you 40 years. Put this stuff on it, okay, repeatedly, and watch it go away. But it doesn't stop there. It penetrates to the bone. So if you've got issues of mobility, you got joints that are aching or hurting, a little arthritic here or there, this is going to be your go-to product, especially if you mix some of that Restore in it. Okay. Now, so that's kind of the quick introduction. You can get a full introduction on our website. But let's talk about what really happens, or what has happened. People have reported when they use this technology. This is where, if I may, I'd like to go to my desktop, Marvina.
Go ahead and
let me click the share button here. I hope I got everything set up okay. We're going to choose a window, and we'll take this one right here. Let's see if it'll work out.
Okay.
All righty. So this.
Hold on.
Let me know when you're ready to go.
I'll let you know. Send them right in a minute.
Okay.
All right.
So
we got it.
All right. So one of the things we wanted to see is, like, if we're restoring this mitochondria, where would we see the results? We should see the results in all your major organs. Why? Because that's where you have the highest concentrations of mitochondria. Those are the things that do the most work. Your heart, your brain, your eyes, and so forth. Okay. And at an advanced age, you're losing more and more. So we should see some anti-aging benefits we're feeling. We should see it affecting all the senses. Now, the interview I'm about to play with you is with Dr. Connie Lee. Dr. Connie Lee comes to us. She's a few months away from her 88th birthday. I want you to count the number of things that changed in her health as time went by.
All right, Dr. Connie Lee is one of my favorites. I think we should hear from her next. Hello, this is Connie, and I am now 88, and I feel like I'm just barely 60. But I did have 3 aneurysms, and the last time they did the angiogram, it only showed I have 1 aneurysm now instead of 3. So something's happened with more mito, restoring my heart a little bit more all the time.
Yes.
I also have a son that's 64 years old that had problems with the carotid, and they did an angiogram on him yesterday. He's 64. He got his product August 29th. And yesterday they did the angiogram, and he said somehow or another, the blood found another path, so he doesn't have to have a stent put in.
Oh.
He just got his more mito product August 29th. So that was a pretty rapid response, I think.
Yeah. Well, mito wonders never cease.
Absolutely. Thank you ever so much for having such a great company.
And thank you, Dr. Connie, for sharing. Okay. Okay. I intended to play that one.
That's one you see.
But we're gonna get it right here in a second. Let's see. All righty. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, I got the pleasure of talking to Dr. Connie Lee. Connie, please tell me what you've noticed change since you've been using Mito.
Everything. I feel better. I feel younger. I'll be 87 in August, but I feel like I'm in my early 60s. My blood pressure was way, way too low. It's now normal. My blood sugar was way, way too low, and it's now 5.0 with the A1C. When I had the blood work done, all of my blood work was right in the normal range. Not a thing was out of line anywhere. The doctor was amazed, and I haven't taken any of my 5 medications since I started. Restore February 10th. I had terrible constipation since I was in the 5th grade, and that's been resolved now. My eyesight has gotten better. That got better the first day. My hearing is better. I don't have to have stronger hearing aids.
I just heard you say that your eyesight changed the first day. So take me back to that. Tell me what your eyesight was like before, and then how you noticed it was different.
Well, when you play cards with a table of 6 people, I could see the cards across the table, but I wasn't sure what they were. I knew they were red or black. And the next day, I could tell what they were. That made the difference.
It's like Mito, like flipped a switch in your vision.
Yeah, that was overnight. I took it at 3 in the afternoon, and that was by the next evening. That was the difference I noticed. When I went to my ophthalmologist, that was first part of May, I guess. They can't find any problem in the back of my eye anymore.
Wow. There was a problem in the back of your eye, right?
They discovered it, almost 2.5, 3 years ago. And they'd been watching it every few months. But this time when I saw them, there's no problem there.
So it sounds like your retina has improved, that improving your mitochondria has allowed your body to fix your vision there.
And then I was able to go into Costco and pick up 3 pair of glasses that are 1.125, and I can see real good with those. Wow. And I've had Coke bottle glasses since I was in about the 3rd grade.
Wow.
Oh, how cool is that?
I think it's pretty cool, okay?
Wow.
Okay. So let me just make a couple quick comments about this. You notice, if you were keeping count, she was just going through her organ system. She was talking about her eyes. She was talking about the fact that she had been constipated since early in life. Okay. All those were important organs. Now let me add some icing on that cake. And I guess I can take this down now. Let me unshare. Okay. Okay. So that's where she started. Every one of your organs, when you use this technology, it's talking to all your mitochondria at one time, like you just swallowed a hologram. And so they start to respond, and your body immediately starts fixing things that it couldn't fix before for the simple reason it didn't have the energy to do it. Imagine trying to clean up your house when you're dead tired. Okay? Doesn't work out quite so well, right? Now, that was the start for her. Your body's going to keep fixing itself. Go forward a few months later, she has this black stuff coming out of her ear, right? Because now her body's expelling parasites. When was the last time you had a parasite cleanse? Right? You get one every day when you take this stuff. All right, and eventually it shows. The other thing that you heard her talk about the aneurysm. That's a bulge in an artery. It can be dangerous. What if it breaks? She had three. When she went back in for the routine checkup, two were gone. Her body is still fixing itself. Do you want yours to fix your issues that you may or may not even know about? But it doesn't stop with the physical thing. Maria, you got some favorites as well. Talk about those.
Oh, yeah, we have. Oh, my goodness. I'm so excited to be here to share this information because it's what we need. Because the mortality rate, the sickness rate is so high, especially in our community. So we have a 92-year-old woman, one of my friends that lives in Alabama. Her mother had not heard in her right ear for over 20 years. And when she started on our technology, she got her hearing back. You know, she was in lying in the bed, and they live in an apartment, and she could hear somebody snoring. Well, the neighbor always snores, but this is the first time she heard it out of that ear. She had never heard in that ear before after being on our technology for a very short period of time. I think it was less than 2 months. Also, she had neuropathy because years ago she had cancer, and the radiation therapy that they gave her left her with terrible neuropathic pain in her feet. She lost that pain. She got on our technology. She lost all of that pain. Also, her daughter had neuropathy because she had a cancer treatment for cancer that she had. Her neuropathy is totally gone. Numbness is gone. We have so many, many, many testimonies about how this product works. Just the other day, I was talking to another customer that lives in Florida. She had lost her eyesight due to diabetes, and one of our affiliates went into the hospital, visited her for 3 days. She applied our Pet Life. This is a technology for pets, but it has all of the ingredients that pets can't tolerate. Take it out. We have some amazing testimonies too. But so she applied these drops in her eyes, and she applied our Restorer with Rejuvenate over her eyelids. She applied that, and in 3 days, she got her eyesight back. She got her eyesight back. So other people, other of the family members who are dealing with the loss of their eyesight, also because of what happened with her, they saw that miracle. They are now on the technology as well. So we could just go on and on and on about all of the benefits from our technology. We call it technology because of the delivery system. It's called exponential delivery system. And we know what is really important to consumers today and to patients today is that whatever you take, whatever you're using, that it's able to get into where it's supposed to be. And this technology gets all the way down into the walls of your mitochondria cells. And those are much smaller. They're thousands of times smaller than your cells are. So it gets down to where it can really, really affect your body, your organs, and your systems. You know, we also have another technology. One of my favorite is a lady who had a breast tumor and she had a kidney tumor. And so when she had the MRIs, that's what the doctor told her. And so what happened after that? She was on our technology for 2 months, and she went back. They could find no tumors anywhere in her body. We also have another instance concerning HIV/AIDS, where we have a gentleman in New York who is a crusader now because after having contracted HIV/AIDS 25 years ago, it's no longer anywhere in his body. His doctors cannot find it. So he's a crusader all over New York City. So it's absolutely amazing. So we really want to get this word out, and everyone, all of the guests who are tuning into this call this morning, reach out to everyone you know that is dealing with any type of sickness, any type of ailment, any chronic condition, and let them know that there is help. We've had people who've come off of 18 different medications. They didn't take themselves off, their doctors took them off. Because we encourage people to work in conjunction with your physician. Go get your blood work done. Go get on our technology. If you've got diabetes, get on our technology. Go get your blood work checked after a month or so and see what your doctor says to you. And see if that A1C has come down. If you've got an autoimmune condition, we have testimonies of people who've had these conditions that they no longer have these conditions, and they're able to live a more healthy, more lively, more productive life. So, back to you, Rodger, or
love it,
Marvina or Yvonne.
I mean, I just, I'm in awe because we spend millions of dollars on all of these medications that contradicts each other. And I mean, I'm just looking at my best friend. She takes certain medication that brings her a cough, but it's solving other problems and it's not helping other things. It gives you either you're gonna either have the runny nose or the cough, or you're gonna have the runny butt and you know what I'm saying? It's always a contradiction. But to have something as powerful as this is worth. Think about how much money we pay a month just on medication that really is not helping the problem. It's just, well, how can I say it? Just covering it up. And it help, it's not helping curing it. And you telling me there's something out there that we could get that's going to help cure us? Come on now. This ain't nothing but blessing. I'm sorry. I had to say it.
It absolutely is. And, I'm just thankful that Mr. Rodger Hill, he always says, I'm just glad that God chose me to do this. He and Dr. Bevan. So he can tell you a lot about, how that these medications that he's always telling us about how the medications that we are receiving are really just helping to smother the symptoms, but they're not dealing with that problem.
Yeah.
And let me point out something additional, if I may. In addition to our technology, we are also offering information because, that's where we suffer. We don't know enough about what's going on in our bodies, how these different health conditions work. So every week we have a health and wellness call. We're going to have one starting at noon. Each week we do a different topic. In recent weeks, we've talked about a lot of things that had to do with your immune system. We did a series on your organ health, like your heart, your brain, and so forth. This week, we're talking about high blood pressure and all of its consequences, the strokes and so on. What can you do to recover that? That's what we'll be talking about. And we have a Q&A session that follows. Anybody can ask anything. We'll have all our nutritional experts there. I'll be there. And we can respond to that. And again, each week it will change. And we have those in our library. If you're interested in things that affect your children, autism, ADHD, okay? If you got a dental issue, who knew that you could take this stuff, swish it around in your mouth, and cavities would fill themselves?
Absolutely.
Stop. I need a whole bottle.
So there's so much that we would not have time to talk about today. But for those who affiliate with us, I'm sure that we'll have Maria's link up there. Then they will be able to get in our library and go through all these topics that we've got categorized and everything for you. And if not else, we got a generalized search. If you're interested in trigeminal neuralgia, if you can spell trigeminal, you can find it.
I have to say this. You have listed off so many things that I have. I have lupus, I have trigeminal neuralgia, I have neuropathy, fibromyalgia, I have, you name it, I have it. And it's all because of lupus. And I deal with chronic pain. And Marvina can tell you, I'm not one of those. I am allergic to morphine, Percocet, Toradol, gabapentin. So the only thing that I can really take is Vicodin, and I don't take that. So I just deal with it, And so to hear this, that's why I was telling you guys on Thursday, I am so excited about this topic, about this conversation, because I know that there is another way, other than pumping ourselves full of poison. There is another way in order to start to rebuild and restore. With that being said, for someone like me, and then I have a sister that has MS. What would you say to somebody like me that says, okay, you know what, I want to start the path to recovery, and I want to rebuild those cells. Where would you have someone like me start?
I would say to understand that it's all about restoring your mitochondria. I like to say we don't do conditions, we do mitochondria, because we don't attempt to diagnose, treat, or cure diseases. We'll leave that to the doctors. But what we've learned over the years is that, again, as simple as it sounds, it really is that way. A lot of things aren't working right in our bodies because we don't have the mitochondria. Let's take the autoimmune conditions. A lot of autoimmune conditions start in your gut, right? Things get in your bloodstream, and now your body's got to go after it, and now you got all this inflammation going on. Okay, every single one of those conditions you mentioned, we've got somebody who's gotten on our technology, and their bodies have fixed it. Okay, or given them some substantial relief. So it's we've got it down to this: get it, take it, and watch it, and let your body go to work. That's it.
That's it. And how
Get it,
about
take it,
someone
let your
like
body go to
me?
work.
I'm not diagnosed with anything, and I don't receive all of that. I try to stay in my meditation, and I try to, they said the body heals itself. I'm always on the move.
Okay.
Even a job that I'm at, I'm constantly walking, moving. But I know I have brain fog a lot of times. So
Okay.
like I'm forgetting things in. So how about a person like me? What would you tell a person like me about your product to take?
I would say you have brain fog because your body has not detoxifying itself properly. And those toxins have accumulated. It's a form of slow brain damage that's going on, right? But again, restore your mitochondria, your brain fixes all of that. We've had so many people. That's probably the number one issue right there. People waking up in the morning with brain fog. Okay, and it, somebody accused me one time of being very economical in that I seem to give everybody the same answer for everything. Okay, but that's just the way it is,
Right.
right? It is as simple as restore your mitochondria because your body's like gotten behind. It's been trying to fix those things. It's been trying to fix your autoimmune conditions. It's been trying to fix that brain fog.
Right.
It just doesn't have the energy to get over the hump, so to speak. But we can, your body can.
I love that. Yvonne, go ahead. Are you able to talk? Because I see some people
Yes.
saying some things on there. Let's get some of the comments.
Okay. Let's see here. Hold on one second.
While she's looking, let me just say one other quick thing. The emotional side. There's something we discover called emotional intelligence. But there's something that happens that makes you more effective as a person. Okay, that things that might annoy you, take you out of your game. There's this shock absorber between you and stuff. Okay, that just lets you stay in your zone where you can be happy and you can be effective. Uh, I've got a section of that in the back. I was too emotional. So you have to just listen to that. There are a lot of people, for example, who are dealing with emotional issues, family issues, and all of that.
Right.
Imagine being able to find your peace. Okay, that's what we're talking about. But anyway, go ahead.
So you telling me this can help you with getting peaceful too?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Really?
Okay.
Yes.
Let me tell you a quick
I
story.
love that.
This whole component extends to addictions of every kind. If it's food, if
Yes.
it's alcohol. A
Oh
gentleman
wow.
in D.C., his name was Tawad, said, he's 71 years old. He said, I have been smoking marijuana since I was 16 years old. And quote, no way in hell did I think I would ever stop smoking marijuana. It took 2 weeks.
And let
2
me
weeks.
say this.
Wow.
I've done the same thing. I've smoked marijuana for quite a bit of my life, and I'm gonna say every day. I mean, I did it, and I'm gonna call it for what it is. I would go to church. I smoked. I go. It was happy. I would smoke. If I was sad, I would smoke. It was my birthday. I smoked. But I stopped. I mean, literally, Um, it's been almost over a year now, but I still is trying to regain that thought, the thinking process. That's why I think I was believing that most of my fog came from smoking weed for so long. So
Mm-hmm.
is that something that would help with that part of me, because I don't know. I thought that's what I blamed it on that. I really did. I blamed
Yeah,
on my brain fog from smoking weed all the time.
yeah. When you get on our affiliate, go on our back and look up addictions, right?
Mm-hmm.
You will hear people on there who, for example, since teenagers, alcohol and drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Another lady got addicted because she had a car accident. They prescribed these really powerful opiates, Yvonne, like you can't even take, right? She's
Right.
addicted for 2 years before she meets us. Can't break it. Took 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Wow.
Y'all better pay
Okay.
attention here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me share
I
this.
throw I throw one more on you. PTSD. How many of you all have friends or relatives, perhaps yourself, coming back from war zones? You've had physical traumas. You've had emotional traumas, or first responders. Are you just in a bad relationship and it's really beat you up emotionally? Okay. This is what I'm saying. I mean,
Wow.
your body can hit the reset button on all of those things. That's what we've learned.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Claudette said these prescription meds are like putting a band-aid on cancer. What is in your hibiscus tea? Curious minds want
Okay.
to know.
So on our health and wellness calls, we're really like, because I always, you hear me say this, nobody's invented anything yet, including us, that you can't either defeat with bad habits, you can't help out with good ones. So we're always giving people helpful suggestions. I've got Dr. Dan Soloway on there. He's a fitness and nutrition guru. He's worked with a lot of professional athletes you recognize, Bo Jackson, John McEnroe, lots of celebrities and everything, right? So we got that quality of person. And we can actually help you address a lot of these topics. You get on there, ask them questions, whatever, and you can actually
Wow.
subscribe to it. So we're trying to go all the way in terms of it's like 360. It's
I
not
love
just
that.
what we're selling, but the information we're providing is just going to help you be more effective in your health journey.
Exactly.
Love it.
We want people
Love it.
to be healthy, and the herbs of the field and the leaves of the trees are for our healing. This is what God told us, but
Right.
we've gotten away from that, so we got to get back to it.
Yeah,
We got to get back to nature, get
yeah. I
back
didn't
to
quite
what
answer. I didn't quite answer a question though. Okay, so
Oh, I'm so
we have like magic hibiscus tea and magic oatmeal. Okay, because we're staying up with all the latest studies. So a lot of stuff has happened in the last 2, 3, 4 years. Okay, we got a lot of people, like almost half the general population, 56% of the African American population has high blood pressure, right? And the rest of us got something else. Okay, so the scientists in Japan and over here did a study. It took 83, I think it was, herbs, spices, different nutritional things to figure out what could help repair your cardiovascular system. Because it's one thing to say lower your blood pressure, lower your blood sugar, but what about that damage? Okay, so in addition to us regrowing mitochondria, the studies are showing that if you take these things, it's got lots of stuff that you've seen like turmeric and um, flaxseed and so forth, but it's the way it's put together,
Mm.
right, that amplifies the benefits. That turmeric works 20 times better than what you get out of the bottle,
Mm.
for example. When you put it in this oatmeal, it turns out to be a kind of really special system. We have that. And I put elements of that in the hibiscus tea. Hibiscus tea is really great for an antioxidant that helps your blood system for blood pressure and things like that. So that's why the hibiscus tea. And if you go on our site, go to that where it says our library and type in magic, and you'll get magic hibiscus tea, magic oatmeal, and
Wow.
so forth.
And that's the
Okay.
website right there, y'all. Write it down. And if you
Mito.com.
can't remember it, come back to the and look at it again. But write it down. We know where to get it. So there we go. I'm letting y'all see what the website is. Okay.
Love it.
I'm
Let
sorry.
me put this up here with Auntie Debbie said.
Auntie.
Good morning. Auntie Debbie, Debbie said Teach us, brother. Reach us from new perspectives that hasn't been taught to us. You're giving us in-depth knowledge that will improve our overall health. You're teaching us from a long-distance mind and body connection. These are survival lessons that we need to pass down to our children. We take our bodies for granted much too much and much too long. Just as God speaks to us, our bodies also speak to us right through the energies within us. If we're in alignment with our chakras, we will be more capable of understanding what our bodies are trying to tell us. Our guests today are our gateway to a new awareness of ourselves. This awareness is already within us. All we have to do is simply stop and listen, help yourself and help your children. Each one reach one. This is vital information.
Love it. Thank you, Auntie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, that was an amazing comment. Yeah. And I want to say for women, one of the reasons why I drink hibiscus tea is for weight management. It helps with to balance my hormones, and of course for heart, because women, we we're suffering more and more with heart conditions and heart health.
Yes.
So those are some of the reasons why, as a woman, and of course the males need to drink it too. You definitely need to be drinking it to help to balance your hormones. If you're dealing with weight issues and weight fluctuations, it's going to be excellent for that. If you have digestive issues, and it also is very calming. So it calms me too. If you live a very stressful life, if you're really super busy or something like that, so you might want to drink it for that as well.
Okay. Wow. Okay. And Katie, she said, yes, the product technology is amazing.
All right, Katie. She must be a testimony.
Hi, Dr. Katie.
Hi, Dr. Katie.
Hi, Dr. Katie. Love it. Love it.
Okay. So you got anyone else? True.
No, that's pretty.
That's it? Okay.
I saw, yeah.
Okay. Wonderful.
Well, let me see.
And I just want to encourage everyone to just really start paying attention to your body. As Marvina, I think, was saying, when she listens, was it Marvina or Yvonne? One of you guys said that you really listen to your body. A lot of the things that we ingest, that we eat, causes inflammation.
Yes.
Which is where your body is beginning to kind of rust inside, and your cells, or the little sheath around your cells, get corrupted, and so the good stuff can't get in and the bad stuff can't get out. And so this is one of the reasons why you need to pay attention and try our technology, try what we have. I want to encourage everyone to launch out into the deep, contact us. You saw the website, reach out to us, and we will help you. We will be happy to be a part of your wellness journey. We want to be a part of your wellness journey. I'm tired. I'm like Mr. Hill said, he lost a lot of members in his family. I lost 5 members of my family, 4 to cancer, 1 to dementia and Alzheimer's. I wish I had known about Mito before I lost all of my family members. I wish I had known. They would still be here. I know they would still be here. My mother, my father, and my brothers, they would still be here. And so I just want to implore everyone, don't forget about this. Don't forget about this. People's lives are at stake. And if you're young and you say, oh, I don't really have to worry about this, yes, you do. Because we're being impacted by the environment, genetically modified foods, and pesticides and herbicides that are used on our foods. And all of these things are having an impact on your body, just everyday stress. So I want to encourage everyone to really take this very seriously, because you don't have to be put on medications. They start you off on one medication, and before you know it, you're on about 5, 6, 7, 8 different medications. Now you've got more symptoms. Continue to go to your doctors, get your blood work done, see where you are, see what your numbers are, and then, eat properly. Try to eat organic. Eat as much organic as you can afford. If you can't afford to buy it, start a garden. Garden yourself.
Wow.
Start a co-op.
Yes.
Neighborhood co-op. And get on this technology, and you will see that you will be able to live a longer and a healthier life.
Love it.
Well, I know that I'm very interested. Just for my own for my own wellness. Like I said, I'm so excited about this. I did not get a chance to look. I know you sent me some information. I was so busy yesterday with work and everything. I didn't get a chance to look it over, but I am today. I'm going to look it over and see where I need to start and what I need to do to start getting some of these products in here and for health because I'm on a health and wellness journey. I tell people I have lupus. Lupus does not have me. So I'm always looking for a way to elevate myself to the next level and leave some of these other things behind that's trying to hold me down. So I'm excited. I'm going to share this information with my sister who has MS. And like I said, my mom is 76 and she's having some joint issues. So I'm very excited about the products and the things that you guys have shared with us. I want to thank you guys so much for taking out the time to share this information with us. You guys, please, I implore you guys, go to their website, join the calls that they have, the Saturday call.
Tell them, join that Saturday call. Do that.
Yes,
I mean,
that number is right there.
Yes, that number is up there. That health and wellness conference call, and it's every Saturday at noon, at Eastern Standard Time. And if you are Central, it's 11 o'clock. So whoever's watching it, look and see what time, that it's your time. But try and see. Maybe there's some things on there, and I'm not gonna say maybe there is, because we all need to stay healthy some way or another. We got family members. There's a lot of information. If it doesn't pertain to you, somebody it will pertain to. So that number is. Go ahead. I want to let you say the number, Maria. What's the number?
Before I say the number, I want to say one thing because I see a comment in the chat about the COVID epidemic, the pandemic. And I want to say if you came down with COVID or if you got the vaccine, that you definitely need to regrow your mitochondria because your mitochondria has been compromised due to having COVID, the spike protein, and taking the vaccination. I had COVID, so I lost a lot of mitochondria because I had COVID. So I'm still trying to recuperate from that. So if you've had that, you definitely want to try this technology. And if you want to put the number back up again.
Yes.
Okay, yes,
Auntie,
ma'am.
Auntie, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
That's very good. Thank you, Auntie Debbie.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and so our number, if you want to dial it, it's 608-906-0003 from 12 noon. We usually takes a couple hours. Our CEO, Rodger Hill, who you see on the platform today, he will be hosting that call along with our president. They are very, very hands-on with us. These are amazing men of God that are at the helm of this company. I do want to say that these are men who love the Lord, and they have been called to do this great and mighty work.
Yes, and we need it, y'all. We gotta be serious about this. This is something.
That's
and
right.
Maybe when you go on and order something, let them know you got it from What's in the Bag, WITB. Let them know that you heard this from What's in the Bag. I don't know if there's somewhere for you to put that on there, but let them know you got this from What's in the Bag. Because
do let them know so we can.
Yeah, so they probably will help you out, but just let them know that you getting this from What's in the Bag. And if there's something that you have any questions on, I think that should join that. We're gonna join that conference call.
Yeah.
So we can do that Q&A at the end. Because everyone has a symptom here and there, and I believe, like me, I want to see better. I don't want to keep walking around here paying money to wear some glasses and and all that good thing. So I'm game too.
Riding like we do at night.
Yeah, or can't see at night.
Right.
Yeah. So that's something I'm looking forward to getting involved in, and they'll see CEO Mr. Hills. Maybe you'll see more of us, with helping out with getting this information on out here.
Because this is really a movement. This is a health movement. Look at it this way. Help us help them grow. Help us get the word out. and start the 3M movement, more mito movement. This is a true movement. I feel really passionate about this.
And we would love for you to come and be a part of it, all of you
Yes,
guys.
ma'am.
Yep, we'll be here. We know we here. I'm already
We
in.
have an affiliate program, so you all can affiliate and start referring people and whatnot,
That sounds
and
like
it'll help you pay for your product and more.
and
Love
help
it.
out with what's in the bag. This is the movement. Here we
Yeah.
go. I see it. Thank God. Hallelujah.
Yes.
I really do. Well, we are finished for the day. It is actually
Okay.
10:00 a.m. I know you have to get ready for your 12 o'clock conference, so I'm going to let y'all go. I'm not going to. I'm gonna let y'all go and get it together and maybe see us at 12. I'm looking forward to it. I might be just listening in today. I like this.
I'm definitely going to
Great.
be on there.
This is great. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all as brothers.
Thank you guys so much.
We thank
Thank
you so much
you.
for
Thank
all
you for
your
having us.
information. Yes. And we'll be talking to you soon. Dr. Hill, I'm calling you a doctor because of what you're doing. So I'm calling you Dr. Hill.
Yeah. I get that a lot.
I like that. I love it. It sounds good. It rolls really well on my tongue, Dr. Hill.
That's right. He is Dr. Hill, actually.
That's right. There you go, Dr. Hill. You hear that? We saying Hill, but it's Heal. Hill. I love that.
Amen. I love that. For
Yes.
him.
Yes, that's exactly what it feels like. And I know a lot of people who heard this had to hear this and what he's giving off. You think about healing because that's exactly what he is. He's helping us in a lot of our issues, man. These are every ongoing issues. Yvonne, you want to say anything? Oh, she's coughing. She's definitely going to be on this thing because she needs it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you need this. All right, y'all. I'm going to let you go, and we're going to go ahead on and head on out, all right? Hey, BFF. Thank God Almighty for BFF. Let's go ahead on and take us out so we can go ahead and get on this call for 12 o'clock. I'm ready for this.
Because I'm so excited about this, guys. I really, really am. It resonated in my spirit. When things resonate in my spirit, I know what God is saying. So, like I said, the 3M movement, more mito movement. More mito. It's very important. It's very important. And hey, guys, for other content like this, we want you guys to continue to join us. We want you guys to continue to join us weekly. You can join us on our What's in the Bag interactive group page, and that is What's in the Bag on Facebook, and it is Monday, Motivational Monday, Talk About It Tuesday, Wisdom Wednesday, Thankful Thursday, and Friday. And let me tell you, I had someone to ask me. They said that Facebook has changed up so much that they have a little trouble finding our page. And I understand what they're saying because it's happening on mine as well. Like when you put in there, it just shows little snippets. It doesn't take you directly to the page. But what you have to do once you type it in and it pulls up those little snippets, click on the actual image of the What's in the Bag and it'll take you to that page. So then that way you'll be able to take and see everything that we have going on. And we want you guys to continue to show up and show out. All of the comments lead up to our upcoming segment for that Saturday. And then we also have our What's in the Bag directory page. That is What's in the Bag with the question mark. Products, services, people that you know, for example, like Mr. Hill and Maria, things of that nature that you want us to know more about, that you would like. Perhaps we may see something on there and say, hey, let us reach out to them and see if they would like to be a guest on our show. Even if you want to just bring more visibility, there's some restaurants that may have opened up in your community or just something new that you want us to see. Please put it on there and share it so that other people will be able to get the same experience that you've gotten.
Yeah. DM us and let us know. I'm sorry. I'm going to cut you off. I apologize. DM us and let us know about some of your things y'all got going on so we can get it up there. I'm noticing people are not really doing anything, and we're opening up this page to be able to not only help you, but it's the advertisement place for y'all, so people can come on from anywhere. It's not even a group. It's like anyone can see this page. So since they can see it, they'll be able to see what you got going on. So let us know if there's something you want know, like your coffees, and I'm just saying,
That's
y'all
right.
have some, we have Claudette, you have these books, and you have these journals, and there's a lot of people that have things going on here, and
Tabitha, your brother with his
yes,
books and things
you
of that
got,
nature. So
restaurants. There's so many of y'all out there that have things and topics that y'all just sitting on, and we're able to get it out there. So let me know. DM me. Let me know you want to.
For now, it's a free service. It's not a lot of free services out there anymore, right? So so put it out there. We have a lot of viewers. Put it out there. You'll be amazed at the growth that you see. That's right.
Things you gonna do it for free? Come on now, get it.
Free
Okay, I'm
advertising.
sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And then we also have our we have YouTube and Twitch, and that is What's in the Bag and the number 21. No spaces. What's in the Bag and the number 21. What's in the Bag 21. With Twitch, you can go on there now, and you can subscribe to our Twitch channel. And I believe my nephew said that there's a notification so that people know that when the next one's coming up. So get in there and learn. I'm going to go into Twitch and see what I can see and see what I can learn about it to kind of give you guys more information. Twitch is no longer just for gamers. So let me say that. With everything that's happening with TikTok and Facebook and places like that, you got people that are reaching at trying to find different platforms that they can still utilize. So check out Twitch. And then, of course, our YouTube channel, What's in the Bag, and 21, we'd like for you guys to go over there, subscribe, like, and share. And you're able to go back and see every single episode that we've ever done.
Make sure you hit live, though. When you go in, hit the live so you can see every segment. We got over 300. We've been doing this since 2021. So
that's right.
It's so much topics, so many things. And I mean, of course, you got to have the patience to sit there and go through and see what maybe that'll rise with you, but there's so much stuff up there. So make sure you hit the live and look at something.
Let me tell you something. You may be at work one day. I'm gonna just go ahead and help you guys out. You can be at work one day. I do it. I go back and look at put it on. I don't even have to watch it. I can listen to it like a podcast. So you can go in there and turn it on while you're working or doing things around the house and listen to some very good content, some very, very good and informative content. And then if you want to talk to myself or Marvina, you guys want to, chit chat with us, know somebody, have some information for us, 833-520-9482, and that's extension 700 or 701, 833-520-WITB. We would love to hear from you. Yes. And then you guys can also DM us, or you can email us. Marvina's email is marvina@what'sinthebag, LLC.com, and mine is Yvonne @what'sinthebag.LLC.com. Send us an email. Like I said, we would love to talk to you, love to hear from you. And then if you guys know of anybody that would like to be a guest on our show, or if you know someone that you feel that we should highlight on the show. Thank you, Tabitha. We got your email, and we are going to be reaching out to you, to your brother. So anybody that you guys, if it's somebody that you see in the community that you may say, hey, I know this show that you guys should go on. Just reach out to us, send us an email. We'll reach out to them. We would love to hear from you guys.
Thank y'all for being a part. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Go ahead, girlfriend. Tell them about their week, and I have a good stuff.
Yeah. Hey, let me say this. God woke us up. I like I said, I'm a little tired. I'm a little under the weather, but God is God. God is Goding. God is good. And with that being said, love yourself, love today. And as always, stay blessed, be a blessing, and have a blessed day. Look forward to seeing you guys next Saturday.
And y'all remember, health is our health is important. You want to live longer, do something better. Look at what's going on. This was a great topic. If you missed something, go back and watch it. So you can do this, play this over and over again. And we want to thank our guests for coming on and giving us some insight. I'm going. So if y'all want to go, come on with me. We're going at the same time. All right. Have a wonderful day. God bless y'all. And we will see y'all on next Saturday. Yes. Ooh. Come on now. Oh, we had in the day. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh,
don't hold